Atomic Habits is a self-help book written by James Clear that aims to provide practical, actionable advice for building good habits and breaking bad ones in order to create a better life. The book is based on the idea that small, incremental changes in behavior, what Clear calls atomic habits, can lead to significant improvements in life. The book is organized around a 4-step process for building good habits and breaking bad ones. These are cue, craving, response and reward. Step 1. Cue. The first step in the process is to identify the cue or trigger that precedes the habit you want to build or break. This could be something external, like the sound of an alarm clock, or something internal, like a feeling of boredom or hunger. By becoming aware of the cue that precedes a habit, you can start to control it. For example, if you want to build the habit of exercising in the morning, you might set an alarm for a specific time each day as the cue to start your workout. Step 2. Craving. The second step is to determine the desire or craving that drives the habit. This could be something like a desire for pleasure, a fear of failure, or a need for social approval. By understanding the underlying craving that drives a habit, you can start to address it in a more effective way. For example, if you want to break the habit of overeating when you feel stressed, you might identify the craving for comfort or distraction as the driving force behind your behavior. Step 3. Response. The third step is to choose a specific, positive action you will take in response to the cue and craving. This could be something as simple as going for a walk instead of reaching for a snack when you feel bored, or as complex as setting aside an hour each day to work on a personal project. The key is to choose a specific, positive action that you can consistently take in response to the cue and craving. For example, if you want to build the habit of meditation, you might choose to sit in a quiet place for 10 minutes each day and focus on your breath as your positive action. Step 4. Reward. The final step is to establish a reward system to reinforce the new habit and make it more likely to stick. This could be something as simple as a pat on the back or a small treat, or something more elaborate like a rewards chart or a social recognition system. By consistently rewarding yourself for taking the positive action, you can create a positive feedback loop that reinforces the new habit and makes it more likely to stick. For example, if you want to build the habit of saving money, you might set a goal of saving a certain amount each month and reward yourself with a small treat or activity when you reach your goal. Clear also emphasizes the importance of setting clear goals and tracking progress, as well as the role of identity in shaping behavior. He argues that our habits are influenced by our self-image and the beliefs we hold about ourselves, and that by aligning our actions with our values and desired identity, we can create lasting change. Throughout the book, Clear advocates for a compound effect mindset, in which small changes accumulate over time to create significant results. He argues that by consistently working on improving small habits, we can create a domino effect that leads to larger, more significant changes in our lives. In addition, the book also includes various strategies and techniques for building good habits and breaking bad ones, such as using habit stacking to link new habits to existing ones. Creating an implementation intention to specify when and where you will take the desired action, and using habit tracking to monitor your progress. Atomic Habits includes various anecdotes and examples to illustrate the principles and strategies discussed in the book. Here are a few examples. One example from the book is the story of how Olympic gold medalist Ben Wells used small, incremental improvements, what Clear calls atomic habits, to overcome a series of setbacks and ultimately achieve his goal of winning a gold medal. Wells focused on consistently making small improvements in his training, nutrition, and mental preparation, which added up over time to create significant progress. Another example from the book is the story of how Charles Duhigg, the author of The Power of Habit, used the 4-step process to break his habit of procrastination and become more productive. Duhigg identified the cue that triggered his procrastination, feeling overwhelmed, identified the craving that drove his behavior, the desire to avoid difficult tasks. Chose a specific, positive action to take in response, breaking his work into smaller chunks. And established a reward system to reinforce the new habit, allowing himself to take breaks and rewarding himself for completing small tasks. A third example from the book is the story of how a group of schools in Chicago used the principles of atomic habits to significantly improve student performance. The schools focused on small, incremental changes in their teaching methods, such as using specific language to encourage students to take ownership of their learning. These small changes added up over time to create significant improvements in student performance. These are just a few examples of the anecdotes and examples included in Atomic Habits. The book includes many other stories and case studies to illustrate the principles and strategies discussed. I hope you like this book summary. Do subscribe and like this video to keep getting such tidbits to improve your life. Thanks for watching.